Cool. I'm gonna play your song right now too and wait for people to come in here. Yo guys, listen to this sick ass beat that SPOCK made. Yo guys, listen to this sick ass beat that SPOCK made.
I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I can watch the chat.
They said, damn.
Sick.
Here for the EDM sauce? Hell yeah. Ahoy there, matey. Yes. Hello, guys. Welcome to the stream, y'all. Yo, what's good, everybody? Everyone, this is SPOCK Music, a really fire EDM / dubstep. He also makes trap too. He does everything.
Yes.
Very talented. Do you want to do like a quick little intro, SPOCK? Yo, what's good, everybody?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll just say, wait, hold on. Let me enter my Twitch verification code on my phone.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, wait, I'm good. Yeah, what's up? I'm SPOCK. I'm a epic EDM producer. I've been making sick EDM music since 2012 or something. And yeah, I made dubstep for like a long time. And then I started making rap beats for a little bit. And then now I'm back and I'm making epic dubstep EDM music.
Yes, guys, watch out for his.
And that's it.
He's gonna be dropping EDM or dubstep soon. Can we get a little?
Yeah, my coolest claim to fame is I made 2 songs with Denzel Curry.
W. Somebody said, "Damn, he lost his long hair." Oh, you did cut your hair. You did.
My hair.
The last time I saw you,
Yeah,
you did have
yeah.
long hair. Yes, actually.
I know, yeah, I cut it.
Yeah, you cut it. Go ahead.
What? No, I
Yeah.
cut it like a year ago, and I just like I've been hiding it. I haven't been hiding it. I just,
is this
like,
your premiere
didn't
of your
post a
short
lot,
hair?
so.
Your premiere of your short hair is on the
It's
stream?
technically not. I did post on Main a few times with the short hair, but
Okay.
it's yeah. This is the stream premiere of the short hair, actually.
W. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
SPOCK was actually the inspiration for the happy hard shit that I've been making. Me and SPOCK, yeah. Me and SPOCK were at the Rolling.
Oh yeah, that was at the Rolling Loud thing.
Yeah.
I think that was the last time I saw you too.
Yep, at the Rolling Loud. It was what year is it? 2023?
2020. It was 3 or 4. It might have been 4 actually.
Yeah, me and SPOCK
2024.
made this. We were in a bus, so Rolling Loud had a producer camp. They had a huge producer camp, and then we were cooking up inside a bus. Was it a bus or a Sprinter?
It was a little little Sprinter van. Yeah.
It was a Sprinter van, and then I think one of the last nights, me and SPOCK were like, you know what? Let's just make some EDM shit, and then we came up with the happy hard shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, so the plan for today, chat, is that SPOCK is gonna do a little mixing tutorial with one of my beats that I've been making, because you guys know that I'm been trying to get into the EDM stuff, and then he's gonna go through one of his projects and maybe give you like a little breakdown, or like go through one of his any song that he wants to do and do like a little either breakdown or tutorial. So yes, W. Everyone say thank you to SPOCK. Yeah.
Have you been making like EDM? Wait, what did you say? That you made a drum kit, like an EDM drum kit?
No, I've just been trying to do EDM just like recently.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
Since like December,
Okay,
I think I started like actually trying to do it. Not seriously, but like just trying to kind of practicing how to do it. Yes.
Okay, sick.
They said, "Thanks, Buck. I love music streamers. We need more of them." How's
Yeah,
chat
that's
doing today,
true.
though? Chat, how are you doing? Um, Hi, and thank you, Spock, for being here.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you for being here, actually.
Okay, so I gave Spock the stems to the Vanga Boys beat, and then yeah, he's
Yes.
gonna be doing it in Ableton, you guys. So we're gonna learn some Ableton sauce
Yes,
today.
you'll learn the cool Ableton sauce. Actually,
Yes.
I'll just drag everything in
Yes.
and then we can, oh, what BPM is this?
The
You know?
BPM is, oh my god, I'm such a noob for not putting in the BPM, bro.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
It's 140 BPM.
Okay,
Um,
cool.
is this the famous Spock that hates music, especially songs and albums?
Wait, that's literally me.
I'm great. I haven't made any
Okay.
beats today though. I'm sick, Kurt. Okay, cool. Dude, Ableton looks so weird. What is this?
Dude, okay. I'll give you an Ableton tutorial for FL users.
Okay,
So it's actually funny. I thought about making like a series like Ableton for FL users because I feel
please
like
do.
that would actually go crazy on YouTube. But basically, okay, I'll give you a little overview. So this is where your sounds and samples and everything is
Okay.
over here on this side. I mean, that's like actually even that's different than FL.
Yeah. I mean, he kind
FL doesn't
yeah.
really, but I guess there's the new thing, or I mean, the samples are still over there, but like
Yes.
your plugins and everything are over here too.
Okay.
Um, and then each track you can kind of think of it like, I mean, it's just like a playlist thing. Like this is not that different necessarily,
Okay.
but what's different is that, well, this is over on the right side, but also that each little track is automatically routed to its own mixer channel. And
Okay.
then like the mixer, like if you want to put like reverb or okay, didn't spell it right. If you want to put like reverb on this bass,
Mm-hmm.
not that you should do that, but like you just drag the reverb to the bass and it adds it to this track.
What? That's so easy. That's
And then
fire.
it's like
Under there.
and then
Oh.
it's here. So like if
Okay.
you add more, like all the stuff is like here. So all your mixer is basically here. And
Okay.
then you have like a master here too.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, everything is
That's
here. You can also like group stuff really easily. So now like this is a bus. So like anything I add to the group will add to everything in the group. So like if I wanted to add well, I always use the saturator for a clipper, but it's just like a soft clipper basically.
okay.
Um, but like, if you wanted to add that to like the whole group, you can add that to the whole group and it's like a
That's so
if you would
much
like
easier for EDM shit, especially. Also, thank you for the
yeah.
sub. Thank you for the sub, KNGWYHKHM. Ableton Gang. FL gods are trying to stop me from learning this. They hit me with an ad. Okay.
Dang.
Yeah.
Do we wait a minute for the ad to end?
Nah. They can sub if they don't
No,
want
just send
ads.
it.
Yeah, just send it.
I don't
Just
know.
send it.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, wait. So,
Um,
does Ableton have their own like soft clipper, like as iconic as the one
yeah,
in
so
FL
there's
Studio?
it's not as iconic, but
Yeah.
actually I like it more because it's just this, the saturator. People
Okay.
also use the glue compressor because you can click this little soft clip
Cool.
thing. I also can't make this bigger or I would. The built-in plugins don't have like a pop out
Oh, they
mode like
don't?
VSTs do.
Okay.
No, not
Okay.
really. It just like sits down here. But
Okay.
you
Also,
can turn on soft clipping. Oh yeah, go
fire.
ahead.
I have a question. So, like, when you're mixing something, what's the first
Mhm.
thing, like, what's the first thing you pay attention to when you, like, get into, like, a mixing session? Like, what's, like, the one thing you listen for?
I would say, okay, this is, I think, like the biggest thing that people sort of don't, or people like use this term all the time, but they don't really understand what it means, is gain staging.
Okay.
And
Explain
like
to the chat
people,
what that is. Gain
yes.
staging? Yes.
So gain staging basically just means like you, I mean, gain staging, like in general, is just like how your gain, which is like volume,
Mm-hmm.
how your gain uh like changes throughout like each thing that's like happening to it.
Okay.
So like if you were to put, but pe people kind of use that term in different ways, but like if you were to like put some type of plugin on this bass, let's say,
Mm-hmm.
and turn it up 12, this is now going to be like way louder than it was before. Like that versus without it, it's not going to be as loud. Okay.
Right.
So like gain staging is just like technically if I wanted this to be like this is kind of quiet or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
like one way you could do this is like turn turn it up 12 here in like the clip gain. And then if I just didn't boost this input drive by 12, if I just left this at 0, it's gonna sound exactly the same now
Okay,
as if I
period.
like
Yeah.
so it's basically
Yeah.
just like how your gain is adjusted like throughout each thing that's happening to it. Um, and like it just depends. It affects a lot of things, like especially things like distortion and like clippers and stuff like that. Like if I noticed this a lot, and uh, like if you just kind of leave everything and you're not managing your dynamics, like how loud and just and dynamics are just how dynamic the song is, how like loud and versus the quiet parts, like
Mm-hmm.
the difference between the loudest part and the quietest part. Like if you're throwing something, if your 808 is super loud and you like the distorted sound of the clipper,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily need to just like slam the 808 super loud into the
Me.
master and hit the master
Yeah.
clipper. You can do that, but it's going to
Yeah.
duck all the other sounds. And
Right.
like that is a sound and like that's a
Yeah.
vibe and like I like that sound too.
Yeah.
But like if you could instead just like clip the 808 or like clip the drum group separately and then you can still get that super distorted 808 that's like smushed with all your hi-hats and stuff. Like
Yeah.
hi-hats and 808 sound cool when you clip them together. And then it wouldn't like your synths and stuff would still be able to breathe a little bit more because you're not just slamming everything into the same clipper. Like you can kind of manage your gain and your loudness and all that shit like at different stages
Right, right.
of the mix instead of just all at once at the end.
Okay, period, guys.
Uh,
This tutorial is more for me, y'all. Fuck y'all, not playing.
yeah. No,
Not
dude,
playing.
it's for me too. I do the same exact shit. I have to
I
sit and remind myself sometimes.
yes. Does chat have any more questions? Like anything before he starts mixing? I mean, you guys can ask while he's mixing,
Just
but
ask as
yeah,
I'm
just
going
ask as
to,
we go along
definitely.
too. Yes. So yeah,
But like,
yes. Very good info.
let's see.
W.
Let's see. I'll just turn everything up a little bit. Like 9. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so like all I'm doing here, I just kind of want everything a little bit louder.
Okay.
Um, so I just turned it up in the clip gain, like per clip instead of with the volume here.
Mm.
Like even that's something. So like the volume here in the clip, when you affect like when you turn stuff up in the clip level, clip meaning like not clipped like a clipper, clip
Yeah.
meaning like the actual audio clip. That is all before the effects. It's like if I turn it up right here, that is if I have a reverb or a clipper or whatever on the channel, you can turn it up right here, and that's different from turning it up like at the with the volume
Volume.
mixer, which
Okay.
is just over here to the right. But
Right.
like the volume mixer is post effects. So like if you want it to be louder going into your effects, you turn it up here, and then it goes through your effects, and then you can adjust the gain here
Okay.
at the right or at the mixer in FL. Like, and that's all post effects.
Okay.
Uh,
Bet.
which is like another thing to think about. If you have a clipper or distortion or something like on a bus, like on a bus that everything's mixed to, or on the master, like if you have, how do I describe this? Like if the main sound you're liking, like that clipped sound, let's say, like, um, it's gonna sound different. I don't know how to describe it. Like if you if you like the distortion of
Mm-hmm.
your 808 or your bass or whatever, and most of the distortion is coming from your like master clipper, it might be better to just clip that track individually
Okay.
because you're gonna get the same like, or maybe in a group or something, depending on what it is. But like, because you can get that same distortion and like all the things you like from the clipper, but it's not like you can still adjust the volume
Okay. I
of the
got you.
track. Like you
Yeah.
don't have to just make it super loud to hit the clipper super loud
Yeah.
or to like make the clipper distort it. Like you can distort it or whatever, like in other ways. There might be a better way to do it.
Okay, bet.
But anyway, usually like I would start by just kind of like organizing things. So like, okay, I would put like the drums together.
Right. Somebody said, I thought you
Uh
were watching a fucking video. Why is his camera so good? That's what I
Dude,
said. It's
it's
like
the cam
4K.
link. It's the Sony A7S.
Somebody said your camera's cinematic, cinema as fuck.
Yeah. Only the best for the Hit Girl streams, dude.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, are these the drums? Am I missing anything?
Yeah, a very simple beat. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Drums. And then we can color them all the same too if you want. If you want to get all fancy with it.
Somebody said, is it the
What
camera
color?
or is it him? It's definitely Spock. It's definitely
It's
Spock.
just me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just epic.
It's just me. Yeah.
Are those your real teeth? Yes, I turned into a vampire, you
Yes.
guys.
You're a vampire. That's crazy. Um, okay. This stuff is good. What else is there? This. Okay, bass, this stuff. I think that's nothing. We can keep it really simple. We'll just have two groups.
Yes, okay.
We'll have synths and drums.
Bet.
Also, group processing is very good in
And
all
Ape.
genres of music, but especially EDM.
What is group processing? Explain to the people that don't know, aka
Group
me. Yeah.
processing would be like grouping. Here, I'll color everything
Yeah.
differently too, so that it's more obvious. Actually, no, these can be orange. Okay. Okay, so now there's two groups. There's your drums,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the synths
Okay.
or the samples or whatever.
Yeah.
But group processing would be like I put one thing on,
Everything?
I'll just do it on like each group. Yeah, so
Okay.
if you want to do reverb on all your drums, like it's not just on the kick, it's also on the hi-hat or whatever.
Does that make it like cleaner in retrospect? Like it's like
It, I wouldn't say cleaner necessarily, but it affects it differently. Like if you're trying to, or here, I'll use my favorite clipper, standard clip. But
Okay.
like if you're trying to clip something, let's say, or here, I'll put one on the master too to like
Okay.
better explain it. So group processing, like I don't think there's too much really going on in this mix anyway, so it might be pretty easy to explain what's happening. But like, yeah, so when all the drums come in right here, you can see the dynamics, like that kick is
Yeah.
like the loudest thing in the mix, which usually the kick is the loudest thing in the mix.
Okay.
But if there were like a lot more elements or something, a lot more things going on in the synths or whatever, um, it could be like the same loudness as the kick. It's also the reason you sidechain stuff too, but it's basically like you want to like you don't really ever want anything hitting too hard. How do I explain it? Like you'd use group processing because if you want everything loud. So you want your drum super loud and you want your synth super loud.
Right.
Uh so like instead of just letting both of them be super dynamic and there's there's not a lot of overlapping elements here that it's all pretty simple. Here we go. Here's like
Yeah.
an example. But like you can sort
Yeah.
of squash this even more. I don't know that you'd necessarily want to, but like you can soft clip at different stages or hard clip or whatever. You can clip at different stages so that instead of like I think this is the master one. Yeah, like why is it clipping? Why is this clipping? It shouldn't be clipping. I don't know. Anyway, hold on. Let me think
Yeah.
about this. Okay. Sorry, I get distracted sometimes.
It's okay.
So basically, the goal of like group processing or side chaining or anything like that is like you want everything super loud, but you also want everything, you don't want too many things like overlapping. You don't want like a new sound coming in and being like super loud, and then you're hitting your master clipper way louder because a new sound came in.
Okay,
Like
bet.
you want to sort of control everything in groups or individually so that at the final stage there's like the dynamics are way less and everything's kind of squashed before you even get to the master. Like before
Okay.
you even get to your main
Yes.
stage, you want to be like limiting and clipping
Okay.
on like all the individual groups or like individual layers so that like your kick like on the master waveform or something, your kick's not like 10 dB louder than everything else because
Okay.
then your master clipper, you're only clipping off your kick
Okay.
instead of like you can't bring up the volume as high because your mix is too dynamic when you're hitting
The
the
okay.
mastering
Okay,
stage.
wait, so I have a question. So I actually cook up, well, for trap shit, I cook up with a master preset already on. So for EDM,
Yeah,
do you suggest
I
that I
usually
take that
do
off?
that too. Most
Okay,
most
okay.
people usually do that
Yeah.
too. But it's one of those things where like if you're cooking up with this at like 3 or whatever, if you're if you're boosting the clipper a ton,
Yeah. Yeah.
you might be able to get it louder if your kick is like quieter. Usually the kicks and subs are just like hard to
Yeah.
like 808s and sub bass
Okay.
and stuff. They're just hard because they take up a lot of headroom. Like there's a lot of low frequency
Frequencies?
like
Yeah. Okay.
energy and it's hard to manage sometimes. But
Okay,
like
question. I have a question.
yeah.
Is side shading dead, or like do people still do that? Like
No, everyone still side chains
okay, but can we get a
in
quick little sidechain
dance music.
tutorial for me?
Yes, hold on,
Okay.
let me save this.
Yeah.
I'll save this.
Somebody in my
Okay.
chat told me that sidechaining was dead. They lied to me.
No, sidechaining is not dead in dance music for sure.
I got good head game notice. Yo, chat. Sidechaining is very important. Oh my god, I finally understand prod combos. I'm actually doing it. W. It's dead in trap. I feel like no one really does it in trap,
Yeah,
sidechaining.
no one really does it in
Yeah.
trap. But you can a little bit. Something that I started doing is, well, there's a couple little mixing tips
Okay.
that I'll say that my very good engineer friend was just saying
Right.
to me. But a couple like very simple tips. One, this isn't a super long kick necessarily
Mm-hmm.
either, but because low frequencies are so like hard to deal with and stuff,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily need the last few. It's
Like,
like a very small tip, but
okay,
like
yeah. So just
this
shorten it.
is probably
Yeah.
not doing much. Yeah, so you can
Okay.
just shorten
Yeah.
your kicks a little bit,
Yeah.
and that'll help clean things up. Um, I probably just won't do it just because I don't feel like copying it all over.
Right.
But
Right.
that's
Yeah.
a tip. And then arrangement, like the mixing, for me, like when I'm working, it starts when you're actually just producing the song.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get shit loud, like this is not that many tracks and stuff, so it's gonna be much easier to mix than like a very, very, very dense
Right.
mix with like tons of shit going on. But uh mixing definitely like can start when you're producing the track and start when you're like thinking about arrangement, not in terms of like verse chorus or whatever, but in terms of like where you're placing elements
Okay.
for the song.
Right.
So like the bass, obviously, like you wouldn't want to layer, like you have to think about things in terms of like the frequency spectrum and like your kick. The reason you'd sidechain a bass to a kick is because there's going to be too much uh,
Low
low end.
end.
Like there's going
Yeah.
to be, yeah. So like when these are playing at the same time,
Yeah.
it's going to be way louder and it's going to hit your clipper. It's just going to be way louder relative to everything else. So like,
Yes.
yeah, sidechaining tutorial.
Yes.
I do it
Somebody asked if he
differently.
uses. Do you use the ring mod sidechain? Somebody asked the question.
No, that's really funny though. That's
Why?
like
Why is it
just because
funny?
I don't actually know what it is. I just know that Virtual Riot uploaded, I think like a year ago, uploaded like a tutorial on YouTube about like ring mod sidechaining, and I
Right.
didn't really watch it, but I'm just like, it's probably cool. I don't really know what it is. I just use Shaperbox to sidechain.
W Shaper Box.
Yeah,
Yes, we whore out Shaper Box on this stream, bro.
yeah, Shaperbox is the
Shaper
best
Box is a
plugin
goat,
ever.
bro.
I've been doing it differently. I've been having a group that I send stuff to, but for
Okay.
simplicity, I'll just do it like how I had the little bit easier way. So I have a group instead of side chaining. This is another example of like bus processing.
Okay.
Like instead of side chaining each track individually, you can send them all to like one mixer track, and then you just side chain that one mixer track.
Okay, period. I can do that in
And
FL.
then
Okay, yeah.
yeah, and
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
do that in FL too.
Yeah.
It's easy. But the other thing, unless you're side chaining like for the sound of like you like hearing it like duck,
Mm-hmm.
you can make your side chains super short if you're trying to, if you're not using side chaining as like a creative tool for the like ducking sound,
Mm-hmm.
all you need it to do is just cut out the sound for the duration of the kick. So like you can literally look down here, it says how long something is when you hover over it. But like, okay, you need it to sidechain for 100 milliseconds. So like in Shaperbox, you can literally, how do you do it? Milliseconds. You can just set this to like,
Bro, I didn't know
oh,
that, bro. I did not know that.
yeah,
To
you
the
can just,
milliseconds thing, that's crazy. Okay,
wait,
fire.
what? How, what? Oh wait, hertz? No, I want milliseconds. Is that the same thing? Okay, so let's say like here or whatever. It says it's super small, so you probably can't see it on the stream, but
Yeah.
all you really need to do is like set the sidechain for like exactly how long your kick is or your snare or whatever it is you're trying to sidechain to.
It's good that you're explaining it like through words because I usually just do it, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like I know it's what
Yeah.
it's doing, but I can't tell someone that like, oh, it's like this. This is how long the kick is the millisecond thingy. So like,
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's like but that's only if you're like this is for specifically like mixing.
yeah, okay,
Like if you like obviously sometimes you want the side chain to like you like the like ducking sound and you like it to be kind of slow
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Like it's just a different sound. So you like it depends, but like at a minimum, just for like mixing reasons, you I'm just gonna shorten the kick
Okay.
because it's gonna bother me if I don't. Uh
And then also, can you make the synth? Because I took off all the effect when I exported the stems. I took off all the effects on the synth. Like I took out all my processing. Can you like show us your style of
oh yeah, yeah.
making like a synth bass or the bass? I mean, making a synth bass like really
Yes.
pop. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
that'd be a fire. Thank you for
Okay,
the
so
follow, Eric, Michael. Yeah.
uh-oh.
Yes, guys, I will start my Ableton journey very soon.
Yeah, I'll give
Yeah.
you Ableton lessons whenever you
Yes.
start your journey. Okay.
Side shading takes too much math.
Yeah, you don't have to do it like
Yeah. It's
the
a
way I
very
was saying.
that's very
You can
precise, I
just
think, but
that's like
yeah.
super precise. That's what I mean. That's like very precise if you're like gonna be very like nerdy about it just for like mixing purposes. But
Yeah.
like generally speaking, you can just like put on a side chain and turn it up until it sounds cool. Like it doesn't
Yeah.
really matter.
Because I'm like, for me, like my mixing is like mostly through my ears. So like,
Yeah.
but I would like to learn how to like actually do like say like learn how to explain it like technically, you know?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, totally. Um,
Already sounds like 10 times better.
so this is just
Yeah.
like, yeah, all I really did is just, well, it shouldn't really be, I don't know why this is acting like it's louder than it is, but I guess it's not.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, that's simple.
Okay.
Just like make sure your kicks are not too long because you're just gonna be eating up like
Some frequencies.
low
Yeah.
low frequencies for no reason.
Okay.
Um, group processing in terms of like clipping and like uh compressing and stuff at different stages, like instead of just all at the end, you can do it in stages. I'll just put on like my little master preset.
If Hit Girl moves to Ableton next stream, watch her have a British accent. No, I'm gonna turn into an old man. Just kidding. You know that joke how like Ableton users are like
I mean, dude, that's
old
so
bald
real.
guys?
Yeah. This is another cool tip.
Okay.
150 to 200 can get really muddy
Okay.
or like boxy or whatever you want to call it. So if you just kind of remove a few dB of that on your master, it can make your sub hit harder
Cool.
or like feel like it hits harder.
Yeah.
Also, something that I do that is maybe a bit nerdier for like a beginner if you're a beginner, but I always put this to MIDI in Shaperbox.
Okay.
And then I don't actually know how to route things differently in FL, but like I'll basically just now this is just an empty MIDI track. So it would be like if you just made a blank like a MIDI thing, but you just like turned off Serum or like didn't put Serum or whatever.
Yeah.
So this is just MIDI information. There's no
Okay.
synth.
Yeah.
And then you just route the output to your shaper box or to wherever track you have your shaper box. And now anytime this MIDI note hits, it re-triggers the sidechain.
Ooh.
And then it's nice because instead of like if you don't want the sidechain at the beginning,
Yeah.
then you just don't put the
Oh,
track
that's
there.
fire. That's a fire
Yeah,
tip.
so
That's a fire
that's
tip.
because like
Yeah.
also a lot of times you might want it still like right here.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
even though there's no kick, it might still sound cool to have the sidechain.
Gotcha. Okay.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but and then same thing, like probably don't want it here where there's no kick, so you can just delete that and then you're not side chaining there. And then which one did you, or all of them got removed? Like you don't have
Just for
stuff on any of these?
the bass. I think, yeah, the bass. I took off the effects on the bass that I had. So like,
Um,
how would you make that synth bass like pop, like, or like, what's your process on making something like really like? Because for me, when I'm making like EDM stuff, like a lot of the EDM, my beginner EDM, like I want like
yeah,
the synth the basses to like kind of have like a unique kind of
yeah,
a unique, you know what I'm saying, like I want them to
yeah, yeah,
sound
yeah.
like it's unique more so like how would you make that and have have the synth bass pop, because I would like in my mixes I want it to be like the main element, almost like a signature kind of sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that
Yeah,
totally makes
yeah,
sense. I would say like it definitely would start in like Serum or whatever you're using.
yeah.
But like, I mean, this sounds cool. This sounds like saw waves, and one of them's pitched up like 2 octaves plus 7 or whatever. Like,
Okay.
that's cool. Like it's
Yes.
just a bass note playing a fifth on top or
So
whatever.
you would do all the sound design. I mean, obviously, yeah, it makes sense to do all this, the processing within Serum for the synths and stuff. But like,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
like definitely find cool if you're using presets, like find cool sounding presets, and then like tweak them a little bit if you want them to sound unique and like fit your song perfectly the way you're hearing it or whatever.
yeah.
Um, but like this, I feel like could need a little bit more bass, like low sub bass.
Okay.
I just like this plugin called Spectre, which is like a
Is it free?
no, it's kind of expensive. It's like a hundred
Damn.
and something dollars,
I.
unfortunately. But it's basically just I mean, you don't even have to use it. You can just use an EQ. But
Yeah.
it's this weird like EQ interface, but it's actually a saturator.
Okay.
So like there's different saturation and like distortion algorithms, but um um how would I do this? I mean, like I also think especially what is this? I would maybe get a little subbier kick too,
Okay.
or
Yeah. I'll also too, like if you want to change anything in the beat, like you could switch out the sounds and
okay,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, you can switch out any of the
I
sounds and add, like you can add shit. That'd be cool.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I like really simple kicks. Um, what are the cool packs? The there's always like this same kick that I use. I think it's uh yeah, which this is probably just like a 909 style kick or
Okay.
something.
Yeah.
But a lot of just like for making EDM and stuff, I'm a big fan of just using like pretty simple sounds.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know. It's just a preference though. It's like a creative preference. There's no like
Right
right
or
way to
wrong?
do it. Like
Yes.
just for me, like I would
Yeah, we
like
want to
if
see
I was making
A
this.
Spock version of the beat. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I would just prefer like a little bit more of a subby kick with like lower like more sub frequencies.
Okay,
Like
but
but again, I don't think
yeah,
it's
I
that
like that.
crazy. Like
I like that though. Yeah.
and also that's another thing is like that goes into sort of what I was saying earlier is like or maybe I didn't say this, but or I think I did. In terms of like arranging and thinking about like when you're actually producing this stuff, like thinking about what elements are going to take up each part of the spectrum. So
Right.
like there's actually not a lot of high end, which is
Yes.
fine. It's just a preference of whatever I guess there's some.
Yeah. I mean, there's a section in the beat where it like goes a little bit crazy, like it's more
Oh yeah, here we go.
complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think after that part. I think it's after that part. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oops. Oops. Like some more hats and stuff too.
Yes.
Also, I don't know, Ableton is just sick, but I always like when there's like little sections like this. I like chopping stuff, which this is already chopped, but Ableton's just cool.
I feel like Ableton's also easier for automation shit too.
Yeah, way easier. You just push A and then you can automate anything.
Automation in FL Studio is fucking buns, bro.
It's so bad. Yeah, there's no automation clips.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if you want to automate this, you can just right click and do show automation.
Bruh.
And then you can just automate it.
Yes.
And then yeah, you can like
Okay, cool.
add different lanes and
Yes.
stuff.
Okay, yeah. And then also, this is just like, I gave Spock like a very basic beat because like, this is just like, for me personally, I wanted to see like what he would do. But Spock is also going to open one of his projects that's like a little bit more complicated and then show you guys like some sauce and some shit like that.
Yeah, I think like for something like this, I would think.
Also, the sample quality is not the best because I just downloaded that shit off YouTube and I extracted the stems and then I put it into SliceX to do like the chops and stuff.
Yeah.
So, okay, wait, question. How would you make the sample more, like, how would you make it more like better?
I would just put Supermassive or like, I just like Supermassive because it's free, but like, like whatever, just put some like.
Okay, bet.
Because there's not a lot of stereo, there's not a lot of stuff going on in like the right and left speaker. It's all pretty
mono
too.
Yeah.
Besides, the hat is panned, which is cool. But I would say also, you can just put like drum loops or I like just using
Okay. Someone is asking, was that a reverb plugin, Supermassive?
Yes. Supermassive is Valhalla Supermassive, and it's just a free like delay / reverb kind of thing. But it'll just kind of. I mean, it's delay and reverb. Like it's just a cool sounding delay and reverb plugin.
All right.
But yeah, you can add like some more drums.
Yeah.
I would say like adding maybe a clap and like another.
Yo, what's good, Scum? Bro, send me some EDM drum kits, please.
Dude, these are just like, this is just like a trap, like Lex Luger type clap.
Why does it sound?
And like, I think those work cool for EDM.
Okay.
Because they're just very basic. Or
like minimal sounding stuff. You like minimal sounding?
Pretty minimal.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and like all the classic like house and like all the EDM stuff was all pretty much just, I mean, the same as like trap for the most part. Like it's all just like Roland drum machines.
Right.
So like if you just use like a 909 clap, it'll sound cool too. you could add like another, like, yeah, I'll just use 909 hi-hat too. Like, it's pretty simple.
Dance clap in Dance Clap 05 FL is coded. Yeah, actually.
Yeah. I don't know how to add. I guess you can just add swing.
Yeah, you can add swing in FL. Yeah.
Yeah, in FL, you
Yeah.
can just add some swing. Ableton has a different thing called groove, but it's like the same type of. But yeah, just adding some more
Yeah,
type
see,
of like.
I'm learning lots about sound selection for EDM because I would have picked like a totally different hi-hat. I think it's just like my trap brain, you know, but this is very,
you
very
want kind of
informative for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say just more like very simple sounds. Because with EDM, like it's simple. All the individual sounds don't necessarily have to be crazy, but as you keep stacking them over each other, you don't necessarily want each sound
Right.
to sound crazy. Like
Yeah.
they'll sound all good in context with each other because they're simple. Like they're all simple together and they'll sound cool together, but on their own they might sound like this sounds lame. But it's just like it's fine. Like,
Yes,
you
but
know,
in context
in
of the beat,
context, it
yeah.
sounds cool.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you could even add little perks too, like whatever. Not that. Whatever that is. Here we go. That like in similar places probably too. Little like boom boom. I don't think I did it right, but oh, it's muted. Yeah.
Fire. I'm learning lots. It's like a different. Just because I'm used to making like ratchet fucking underground beats that it's like I have to like switch my brain over to like, you know what I mean? For the sound selection, especially.
And maybe like I would use again like just a 909 open hat. Oops. Like even just kind of switching it to that.
Fire.
Sounds a bit more dance maybe,
Yeah.
You don't need anything to be super long either. I like shorter sort of.
It's more bouncier when it's shorter, I feel.
Yeah.
Or snappier, I guess you could say. Snappier,
yeah, it's
bouncier,
like snappier. It's a little more bouncy.
Yeah.
There's not as much like overlapping stuff. Everything's kind of like in its own sort of place. What's the crash? Is it 909? No, it's the 707, I think. This is like classic like house clap. Oops.
Okay, and then my last question is, how do you make it fucking loud?
Yes.
Yes. Let's see how to make it loud. Like the entire, like your mastering process. Fire.
Yeah, that like.
Ew. fire. Send me this after.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course, yeah. But yeah, there's just a little bit more going on, a little bit more like I was saying, like there was not a lot of elements that are taking up that like high, like really high
Frequency?
frequency
Okay.
space and adding the energy. So just by adding like a couple hi-hats basically and changing some of the sounds, it like there's a lot more energy just because there's a lot more high frequency stuff going on.
Bet.
How to get it loud?
Yeah.
It
How
all
to
kind of
get it
goes.
loud.
So like kind of like I was saying earlier, you want each group to be pretty loud.
Okay.
So you don't want anything like here I can it's easier to show visually here. But you can see how loud the kick is
Right.
relative to the other stuff. So like and also when the clap plays, it's louder than just when the kick plays. So like you might want to limit the dynamics of the drum group before it gets to the master. That
Okay.
way,
Wait, explain limit the dynamics to the chat.
so like what clipping and like clippers, limiters, compressors, that all those things are limiting like the dynamics. How do I like paint? You know it's getting serious.
When you have to paint it?
So like
Yeah.
yeah, when there's like your kick hits and it's like this, and then your kick and your snare hit, or your kick and your clap hit, and then
Yeah.
this, and it's like, you know, it looks like this, like your waveform looks like this.
Right.
So like if you're trying to get something loud, um, basically you want compressors and limiters and all that. You're basically like cutting off the loudest parts of the signal
Okay.
in like certain ways. So like what a clipper does is whatever the threshold of the clipper is, like let's say it's here, it just cuts off that information. So it basically just squares it off. And what a soft clipper does is it like rounds it a little bit more.
Okay. I have a question. How do you get something
Yeah,
super loud without sacrificing the dynamics of the track?
you kind of can't. Like, I mean, you probably can, but like you like
I'm the #1 loudness soldier. I needed my shit to be loud.
loudness. There's like different things
Loudness
because
war
like
soldier. I'm contributing to the loudness wars.
things
Yeah.
things can like feel louder just because of the way like certain frequencies and stuff, like your ears are more sensitive to them, so like they
Okay.
pick them up more or
Yeah.
whatever. But like largely you just want to get rid of dynamics. Like you don't really want a lot of dynamics,
Okay.
and that's how things seem loud. So like I was saying, like here it's harder to see, but I mean like or so I can kind of just show an example here.
Yeah.
So like when you're this is actually a pretty good example of what distortion is,
Okay.
or what clipping is. So this is a clipping threshold. Right here you can see it. So this is 0.
All
So the
right.
clipping is at 0. If you bring the threshold down, it starts clipping, and you can see that here it starts cutting off the tops of
Yeah.
the waveforms basically. So it's making it less dynamic. It's turning this into
A
something
brick out
that's
waveform.
yeah, break out
Yeah.
exactly, and like that's what kind of what you
Yeah.
want.
Okay.
But like the benefit of doing it okay, my Ableton just disappeared.
Also, thank you for the follow. Who was that just now? Thank you for the follow. Coffee, eat, enjoy. Okay.
So like the benefit of doing that on either individual tracks or on like a bus like this is that you're able to do that on every track or every bus so
Okay.
that
Yeah.
like all the individual elements of your mix are brick owl waveforms
Without
before they hit
right.
the
Okay.
so like I mean I probably wouldn't do it this much, but
Yeah.
like you're not able to do that if you're just
Doing it on the master or like
doing
yeah.
it on the master
Yeah.
and if you're just doing it on the individual tracks. Like you have to do the
Okay.
kick and the clap when they play together. They're elements that play at the same time. So you have to process them like after they're already playing together.
Right.
And you can do that by sending them to the same bus, so like a drum bus or whatever. And then you're able to chop off some of those peaks. Let's say we're doing it here, and then it's just like then it's going into the master already clipped.
Bet.
So you're still going to be hitting
Okay.
this clipper or whatever, but it's not hitting it as hard. Like
Fire. This is very, very good information because what should I call it, with like, you know how like those like with like rage type beats there's like it's like super
Yeah.
I kind of want to make it like I want to make a new type of distortion where it's like it's clean but distortion, but you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
like I want to take elements from like everything that I learned from like with the EDM stuff and like put it into my underground beats and have it like because like with the UG beats like I like you the feeling of like the grittiness gets taken away when the mix is too clean, but like
Yeah, totally.
I still want it to be I still want to have that feeling of like really gritty distorted, but also like it doesn't fucking hurt your ears, but I still want it to be distorted as fuck, like really clipped, but
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
less I don't know, does that make sense?
No, that totally makes
Yeah.
sense. Also the other thing too, like when you clip like 808s and stuff, you're also losing low end
Yeah.
because
Oh, okay.
you're chopping off like the tops of the waveforms, that's like low end
Yeah.
frequencies.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, it's mostly just about loudness, like getting things to sit in the right place, not having too many things overlap, which like this is a pretty simple thing. There's only really like a bass and then one sample happening right here. There's not really ever more than like two, maybe three things happening at the same time.
Yes.
But like with arrangement too, you have to think about that. Like these are not in the same frequency space. Like this is a lower bass. Like you probably even cut some of this. The other thing that like a lot of time this really high frequencies will get kind of a lot of shit happening at the same time too because of the hi-hats and stuff. But and a lot of times you just don't need it. It's just information that like it's gonna hit the clippers and stuff and it's just gonna cause distortion, but you don't necessarily
Okay.
need it to be loud.
Bet.
But I also think a lot of times like what you're craving from the loudness is not even necessarily how loud it is. You're just wanting that distortion.
Yeah,
That
I
like
think
because
so.
it
No, I want it
feels
to be
heavier.
loud. I want it to be loud. I'm a
You do,
number
but
one
I think
contributor of the loudness wars.
okay, yeah, that's fair. That's real. But like I think also it is distortion. Like you
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
distortion.
But I've been
But
trying to
even
come up
this,
with I've been trying to come up this sounds impossible, but I want to come up with a new type of distortion just cuz like the rage genre is getting so like oversaturated and everyone is like
yeah.
it sounds the same, like it's the same type of distortion. So like I low-key just
Yeah, I
wanted to,
agree.
I low-key just wanted to get into EDM so I can like have like a new sonic signature when it comes to my underground beats. So like
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like a process, but
Yeah, no, I totally
yeah,
know what you mean. I
but
think too, what helps with that, like, I mean, the underground stuff is mostly just like everything just slamming into a
yeah,
clipper,
pretty much.
which is like
Yeah,
pretty easy to like
yeah,
replicate. But it is a vibe, like it is sick. I like it.
yeah.
Uh, but but you're sacrificing things.
Oh,
Like
oh,
you're
definitely a lot. Yeah,
sacrificing like clarity of like you can actually hear what's going on. You're sacrificing low end, like
yeah, It just sounds fucking
the
fried.
808s.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it
Yeah.
just sounds fried. Yeah, exactly. Like
Yeah.
the 808s they hit hard, but they don't have that like really low end like rumble because they're too distorted.
Mm.
And you're able to like retain some of that by all the like it's all the little things with mixing, like cutting like a little bit of this like actually this is not that bad, but like just kind of like maybe you don't need all the top and all the like it's all the like very small tweaks that you can make that like you're able to now push it a few dB louder or
Yeah.
whatever
Okay.
because you don't have all the information. It's yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. W.
Like you can chop off some of the tops of this and then you're able to push your like your master clipper a little bit harder or whatever. Like
yes. Yeah, I use Coldfire a lot. Coldfire is my favorite distortion, and so is Trash. But yeah.
Oh yeah, Trash is
Trash
sick.
is
I've
really
never
fire.
used Coldfire.
Coldfire is goated, bro. Cool. Yeah, Coldfire is goated. I use it on everything. On everything.
Sick. Is it multiband? Oh no, it's not multiband. Cool.
Yeah. Trash and Coldfire are like my two favorite distortion plugins, and then Saturation I really like Thermal. Thermal is like my favorite saturation.
Oh yeah,
plugin.
Thermal's cool too.
Yeah, Thermal's like low-key slept on, bro. I use Thermal like a lot.
Thermal,
yeah.
I don't have Thermal actually, but I know a ton of my friends use Thermal all the time.
If you start using Thermal, I can send you. I have a lot of banks in Thermal. Like I have a lot of like.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay, cool. Okay, that was a W tutorial for my beat. And then Spock is Spock, if you're still down, he's gonna open one of his he's gonna open one of his projects and then either do like a little breakdown or just like some more advanced things. Yes. Hello everybody. What's good, y'all? W.
What's like a good one to open?
Okay, wait, entertain the chat while I use the bathroom.
Okay, yeah, go.
Everyone be nice to Spock.
What's up, chat? Oh, Trilliant is in here with the elite ball knowledge. But yeah, I don't know. I might have rambled or said a bunch of random stuff that didn't help and wasn't necessarily directly related to the beat. But I think mixing sort of like if you just kind of go into every track that you make, kind of like thinking about like there's only so much space, right? You have like the whole frequency spectrum is like it's a limited thing. Like there's this much space. So like you have this much space. I don't know if she put it on my screen actually, but so it might just be my face. You have this much space. You have like low end stuff, you have mid information, you have high information. Like you should have elements that are filling all of those different spaces. And if there's too much going on in any of those spaces, you have to EQ things or like maybe don't have things playing at the same time or it's just gonna not sound right. Like each thing should be serving its purpose and like filling a hole, right? You got to fill all the holes. So like, I don't know, each thing should just fill a hole, basically. Does that make sense? And I think a lot of times, if you're just making like underground beats or whatever, you're sort of, I mean, they're cool, but there's probably cooler ways or like more creative ways to get that distortion than just like slamming it. That's all. Okay, what's interesting? What's an interesting song I can open?
Coldfire Deadass does half the work for you when it comes to EDM. Yeah. Sometimes.
This one might be interesting.
Also, guys, make sure to follow Spock on Instagram. It's Spock Music on everything, right?
Yeah.
At Spock Music on everything.
Yes. Um,
Also, thank you for the sub. Did I miss the subs? Yay, thank you for the sub, CN Fleur. W stream. What's good, y'all? Is you gonna do anything with the track you use for my looper? Nah, not that one.
I think someone asked what my headphones are. They're Rosin Audio Design Rad Zeros or something.
Dude, I need to know what your camera is. What is your camera quality, bro?
Yeah, right. Sony A7S.
Sony A7.
With a Sigma, with a Sigma 35 millimeter 1.8 lens.
I feel like I'm watching a movie right now, bro.
Yeah.
Somebody deadass thought I was watching a movie or something. Your camera quality is so high.
That's so
bro.
good. Okay, let's see. Oh, also another thing, if you're using stuff with a lot of reverb and delay and stuff, you can bounce that to audio so that you don't have like reverb tails going into other sections of songs that you don't need.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of reverb anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you like very
I like very dry,
Yeah.
sounds. But with EDM, obviously you have to use reverb. Like if I'm, you know what I mean? Like
yeah. I'll play this. I don't remember if this is the one I sent you at the beginning, but it might be.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I fuck with this one.
But the speed is like fine. Oh, the other thing that's weird, if you're making EDM and you're doing like a trap beat, whatever section like this,
Yeah.
it helps if you actually remove some of the low end from the 808. Otherwise, your drop is not going to hit as hard because there's already like too much low end in the beginning, in like the intro.
Okay.
But that's just random. But yeah, whatever. Little build up thing. Or here, okay, just as an example, on all my different sections here, there is, okay, well, not all of them, but they're basically on the ones that are going to be clipping. There's a saturator with soft clip mode on, which that's just soft clipping. And it's because if there's anything that's going above 0, I also just mix to 0. Like all the like old heads will be like, no, you need to turn down your thing before you hit your master 6 dB or whatever. It's like, no, you don't.
All the unks in the chat,
Yeah.
bro.
All the unks are like, no, you need to turn down your kick drum so that it peaks at negative 6 dB. No, no, you don't.
Okay.
Just turn it up. It's fine. But basically, like all my groups, I'm clipping them at 0 so that nothing is ever above 0 when it's going into, when it's like done being processed at its group. So like how this works is like each one of these groups gets added together,
Right.
and then it's all of this goes into the master. So at each level of this, things are all cut off at 0 so that
Okay.
there's nothing peaking above 0 individually. When you add them together, they might be peaking above 0,
Right.
but also there's not a ton of stuff happening at the same time.
Okay.
Like anytime my kick or my snare happen, everything's being sidechained. So when the kick hits, it's only the kick playing. So you can get shit way louder when you don't have like a million different elements overlapping at the same time. Like, yeah, everything's being sidechained. That's not being sidechained, but it should be. And like even this main sound. Also, I think with EDM picking like
the right sound. Or
Picking the right sound, but also
yeah,
picking what like the main
sound.
thing is
Okay.
gonna be. Yeah, like
Either the bass or
you,
the synths or
yeah,
okay.
like whatever the main thing. So like in this song, it's like this. So like that is
Okay.
there's not like 50 different things playing at the same time. Like there's one sound plays, then like another sound plays, then a different sound plays, but it's everything's like uh
Has their own part
it
section.
has its
Yeah.
own space. Like yeah,
Yeah.
nothing's overlapping. And that's how you get stuff loud too, because like these are all for sure peaking at zero. Like these are not like quiet sounds. That's the mixer's at zero. It's for sure it's for sure getting clipped at zero.
Okay.
And like if there's tons of stuff that's all loud happening at the same time, I don't know, it's hard to describe. Like yeah, loudness just comes from like only one thing can be loud at a time. Like two things
Yeah.
can't be loud at a time, or only one thing can be loud at a time. It's
Right.
like I don't know, it seems so counterintuitive. Like you think like to get something loud, you just need to
Need
like keep adding
layers.
more and
Yeah,
more and more.
nah.
But like you
Yeah.
don't. Like
Yeah.
there's only so much space. Like there's only a
Right.
certain amount of frequencies that can happen at once. And like zero, like it's not louder than zero. Like it's
Right.
gonna be clipped at zero. So like
Yes.
if
Thank
something's already peaking at zero, adding another thing doesn't make it louder.
thank you for the follow, G Rich. And somebody said if the arrangement is solid, you can smash the master fader. Yes. Put everything
Yeah,
loud, then
exactly.
balance the volume. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And like I guess like there's shit going on in the background, but
It's more like ear candy.
it's more like ear
Yeah.
candy stuff and stuff that just fills space. Like that's not what's making the song loud. I'm trying to think if there's like a better example um of like I definitely have like a more of like a house type of thing. Like uh I don't know. It's literally all like gain staging though. Like I was saying at like the very beginning, it's all just like how you're distorting things and how you're clipping things and like the volume
Word.
and like I don't know. It's like not it's so dumb. It's just all the like simple things you always hear of like, oh, high pass your synth so it doesn't get muddy and like all
Yeah.
those little things like add up so much. And especially when you're making like dance music and stuff, like there's so much going on that like you want your sounds to be simple individually. You don't want I like when sounds are really short too, or
Yeah.
like you were saying, like you don't like reverb and stuff. Like when
Yeah.
you add reverb and there's like a four
Yeah.
second reverb
I hate
tail,
anything with
like it's
reverb.
just
Yeah.
messy. Like
Yeah.
everything's gonna sound
It,
messy.
it's really
Everything's
hard to put
gonna
reverb and make it sound like super clean. Like,
yeah,
yeah, it just makes, I don't know, I feel like it just, it depends what genre, obviously, you know? Like, if you're
yeah.
making like ambient shit, then yeah, sure. But like, for trap and underground shit, like, reverb is like, I don't know, bro. Unless you're making like a Blade type beat, then yeah, sure. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 Let me think. Here's like a better example that I can show really quickly.
Okay.
Um, but I also don't want to take up time or whatever
No, it's
if you're
okay.
doing shit.
No,
Just
no.
have an
I'm just gonna cook
okay.
up. I'm just gonna cook up after this, but you can take as much time as
Okay,
you need.
okay.
Yeah.
Of course there's missing files.
And then after, because I want Spock to show some of his songs that we can listen to, and then
Yes.
do like a short interview / Q&A after, like to end
Yeah,
stream,
yeah.
and maybe answer some questions from the chat.
Sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Bro says she
This is
has
like
nowhere to go. Take your time. Fuck you, Kern. Yeah, go ahead.
this is just like a thing I made like a year ago or something that I was gonna do some like two hollis type of thing for a
Right.
while. But this is maybe a bit more applicable. Oh. Okay, well there's plugins missing. I'll just mute the vocals then.
Okay.
But
I'm faking the reaction. What are you talking about, y'all? He stopped it.
But yeah, that's
Yes,
like,
that's so clean. See, that's hella clean.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like, it's simple. It's just also OTT. OTT is super good for dance music.
Yeah.
Um, but this is like very simple. Dang, Serum 1. That's how you
Yo,
know this is
Serum
old.
1 looks like so vintage now compared to
I
Serum
know it
2.
really
I'm
does.
like, what is
Yeah, this
that?
yeah, so
Bro.
the most important part of this song is it has the vintage warmth of Serum 1. But
Bro.
yeah, no, this is literally just one single saw wave.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't have to do anything crazy. It's like this, there's one like basic lead sound.
Analog warmth.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, show some of your dubstep shit. I want to hear some of your dubstep
Yeah,
shit.
dubstep stuff's
Yeah,
cool.
because I want to get into making some dubstep. I just like the sound design aspect of dubstep, like how you.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll show you that the one that I just opened a minute ago.
yeah.
The main sound in that, it's really funny. Um, it's a Leica G6 acapella,
No way,
but you'd
bro.
never ever know. Yeah.
Like a G6. I feel like some people
Look,
are too young in the chat to know like a G6, bro.
yeah, right? So
Yeah.
this sound, if I turn off all the effects.
Oh my god, crazy. What? Wait, can you see? Can you show the? Oh, can you show the entire process of how you did that, please?
Yeah.
No fucking way, bro.
Yeah, so it's like I just pitched it up
All right.
11, or I mean it pitches around because it's making a melody, but
Yeah.
it's like it's just that.
What else did you
Um,
put on there?
I added this, which is just it's just a volume automation.
Okay.
It's just like ramping the volume. It's just like an LFO on
Okay.
the thing. Um, it's honestly, I think it's mostly just these
Wave shaper?
wave,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
wave folders. It's just like a different type of wave shaper, and then erosion, which is just adding noise, and OTT. But I guess I'll just like turn
Fire.
them off, and
Yeah.
then you can hear it. Uh, yeah, it's just a ton of distortion and noise. Yeah.
That's fire. Ew.
Yeah, so I thought that was pretty sick. This sound is cool too.
Yeah. Yes. Ooh, that's
The
hard. Yeah.
little growly bass thing.
Wait, go to the
Yeah, it's
drop. Let me
fun.
hear the drop, bro. Let me hear the drop, bro.
Oh, yeah.
What? Is that Lil Jon? Is that Lil Jon?
No, that's
Oh.
what is it? I think it.
It sounds like what? What? By Lil Jon.
Oh, it does sound.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does sound like that. Yeah, the sound design stuff's cool. That one's
Yeah.
fun. This one I've been working on, and it's not quite as cool. I don't know, actually. I've shown a couple people, and they really liked it. I think it's a little bit
You guys are getting
generic.
unreleased, y'all. Getting some unreleased.
Yeah, you're getting the
Unreleased.
epic unreleased. Yeah. Wait, is this it? I haven't heard this in like a week. Hold on. Is it?
Also, too, when you're making a track, do you finish the whole entire idea first, or do you work on it in sections? Like, are you the type of producer that like finishes everything and then it goes back to it, or do you do like one section and then you come back to it? Like when it comes
That's
to like
actually interesting. I usually, um, no, I definitely don't. I usually kind of like sketch out the whole
idea,
idea
yeah.
and then I'll go back and
Okay,
like
yeah.
add details and stuff. Like I kind of think of it like painting or drawing. Like
Yeah.
you sketch like the rough outline first and then
And
you
then you
can go in and
colored.
like add all the
Yeah.
details. Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Somebody's asking, what's sick to do sound design? Serum, Massive, or Maelstrom? Bro, obviously Serum, bro. Serum,
Serum, I
Massive, or
mean,
Maelstrom?
Massive's cool too.
Yeah.
Maelstrom is weird, but I mean, Maelstrom is like a Reason, like from Reason.
I I had
I
Reason
don't,
Rack for a little bit. That shit was fire.
yeah,
Yeah,
Reason Rack is
yeah.
cool. I don't know. I like Serum, but I mean,
Surge,
Massive's
yeah,
cool
Massive.
too.
Massive just takes too,
Surge, yeah.
Massive just takes too much CPU, bro. I feel like
Oh
Massive just
yeah, real.
hella
That's funny.
CPU. Yeah.
Yeah. What is this one? Is this one? I haven't done the vocals for this one yet, but this one's cool too. I don't know
I
what.
love the 808 Riser, the 808 Mafia. Woo!
Yeah, yeah.
Woo!
I don't think I did anything to this build up yet, but
Okay, hold on. Wait, no, go back. Play the whole thing, bro.
oh,
Play the whole thing.
oh.
So crunchy. Woo, that shit hard. Wait, what's that? What's that one crunchy bass? The really like high, the high frequency one.
Oh yeah,
That one's fucking fire.
this
Yeah,
no,
can
it's
you
this
solo
one.
that? No, 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 no,
Wait, is it
no,
this one?
no, no, no. The one you
Oh,
just
that
played.
one?
Yeah, this
Okay.
one. Can you solo that? Bro, that shit's fucking hard.
It's pretty simple. It's just, yeah, it's just, oh, this is another cool, if you're making like any sort of sub bass or like 808 type of thing,
Yeah.
in Serum 2, there's S2 tables, analog, perfect 808 shapes. And it's a lot of just really cool,
Wavetable
like
Blizzard. Yeah.
wave tables that are just for like, they
Just
sound
right.
really cool for like 808s and really like sub basses.
You didn't put any processing on? Oh, there's a noise thing on there in the Serum.
There's,
Okay, and the
yeah,
distortion. Okay.
this is, yeah, to get
Yeah.
really crunchy stuff, you can just
Add
use noise with
yeah.
like a sine wave and distort it together.
I like sounds like that. They're so crunchy.
Yeah, yeah. And then yeah, I think all that's happening is just basically OTT and boosting a little bit of low end and disperser, which is pretty cool.
What's disperser?
Disperser is like I think it's an all pass filter. It's just like it's hard to describe. It sounds cool on if you put it really low, you can move this around.
Ooh. Is it free?
I don't actually know. So you can.
I'm gonna
Oh, you're
download
not
this,
in
bro.
Ableton.
It's not. It's
In
only in Ableton.
No, 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 it's
Oh,
not. You
okay,
can
okay.
make it for free in Ableton, but
I'm gonna download this fucking plugin, bro. Disperser.
oh, also in Serum 2, there's if you go to the filter and then
It's like 160. Damn, bro. I gotta wait till the next
this
paycheck.
right here,
Yeah.
this is the same thing. If you go to diffuser, if you just put in a filter and then go to Serum 2 filters diffuser,
Ooh, sauce.
this is the same thing.
Sauce. Okay,
It's
bet.
exactly the same thing. But there's actually Oh no, there is the same amount of control, but yeah, same thing.
Fire. Thank you.
Yeah, that one. Where's this? This one's
Show
my
your
least.
most
That was
show your most
what?
ratchet dubstep beat. Your most fucking ratchet fucking dubstep beat. I
Let's
think that's
see.
like
I like
something that
this
sounds
one.
evil.
I like this one. Yeah, I don't know. I just call all this dubstep. I don't know if people call it dubstep. People like calling this type of stuff hybrid trap. But I
Ew.
don't really think, yeah, I don't really like, well, I don't really know because like people call, I don't know. I
Hybrid
don't,
trap?
genres are weird.
Yeah.
Like people, because there's like festival trap, but then
Okay.
there's like
Yeah.
festival trap with like dubstep noises people call
Okay.
hybrid trap. But this
Yeah.
is not quite the same. Festival trap drops usually have like 808s and stuff, and this doesn't. I don't know. People just
Yeah.
make up
And see, like the
words.
type of EDM that I make, it's more hyper pop. Like I consider the stuff I make
Yeah,
more
yeah.
hyper pop. It's not like like real EDM. I mean, not that hyper pop isn't real EDM, but like you guys know what I'm
No, I
saying?
know what you
Yeah.
mean. It's yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. This is very like festival
Yeah. Like
bass
yeah.
music. Yeah. This one's this one's cool. I'll just play the whole thing.
Yeah. Where's the Molly? You know, like. Yeah, more underscores, less Skrillex.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I do want to get into making this stuff too. I just have to practice my mixing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really hard, honestly.
Yeah, it is really. It looks fucking complicated as fuck.
What the fuck is up, Kyle?
Ooh.
No, what did you say?
That's fire.
What the fuck, dude? Shut the fuck up, man.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
they're all pretty simple. They're like
He said they're all pretty simple, and it's fucking like 20 layers.
relatively simple. Like the main sort of like thing is just like
How did you make that
also
thing
this
go?
is-
Whoa, 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 whoa. How do you make it go? Whoa, 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 whoa?
I bounced it, but I honestly it might even be the exact same serum. Wait, it actually just might be this.
Somebody asked, yes, of course you can apply mixing tips to all genres or just mainly EDM. Of course, yeah, you can, Dan. There's not really any rules. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's the exact. Yeah, this is
It's
the
the
exact
exact same.
same. Or it's the same concept. It's just
Yeah.
noise, a sub, like a sine wave type of thing, distortion, and
Cool.
OTT. Oh, and then it's being. Is it just volume? Yeah, it's just this LFO
Okay.
on the volume of that, and that's it.
Fire.
And then reverb automation is cool for like because it sounds it just if I turn like the reverb off, it's not as
That's just on fire, bro. I want to make some shit like this, bro. Some
Dude, the
crazy
reverb
shit like this,
automation
bro.
for fast noises,
Yeah.
reverb automation's cool because you're able to like it doesn't like go too long. I don't know, like it
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I see.
like it like cuts off really abruptly
Yeah.
and stuff, which so it's like it's reverb automation is a cool way. You
That's
just
to give it like
automate the dry
rhythm.
wet.
That's fire.
Yeah,
It gives
yeah,
it like
yeah,
more
you
rhythm
can-
too, like with the
Yeah. yeah, you're able to like do cool stuff like that. Silence is cool, like this.
You hear that wow, that wow,
Yeah, the
wow.
little that thing is
Yeah.
cool. Adding like moments of silence is a pretty cool way to add some more like interest. Um, what else is interesting about this one? That's kind of it. They all have this like very similar like just like background noises.
Okay, I have a question. What is the
Yes.
one? What's the one mixing rule you think is overrated?
Um, honestly, kind of. What would I probably like when everyone it gets all weird about like stereo, um,
Like how?
sub
Okay,
bass, like stereo like 808s and stuff like that.
they're not a fan of stereo 808s, or they want stereo
Yeah,
808s.
no, people
Oh,
don't like stereo. Maybe it's just an EDM thing, but and
yeah.
or like a dubstep. But I always hear people like make sure you turn on like your mono
Mono.
bass thing in Serum or yeah, like
Yeah.
I don't know, people get weird about that. But I think I don't know, it kind of matters. I just think a lot of like rules are kind of dumb in general. Like it's a lot
Rules are
of
meant
because
to
a
be
lot of the
broken.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And like a lot of the rules come from like
Old heads.
old head unk people who are dealing with like analog equipment because yeah, like if you have like an analog compressor
Mm,
that like you're running vocals into, there's a very specific range that like the tubes and all that stuff are designed to work at. But
right.
like it's a plugin, like it's OTT. It's not
It's not
like
analog
I
no
don't know.
more.
That's
Yeah.
yeah, it's not analog. I can turn something up 50 dB and then turn it down 50 dB and no like all audio quality is lost.
Okay.
I think a lot of
Okay.
the rules are for analog stuff.
I have another question.
Yes.
What's a mixing or something that you do that's technically against the rules, but you use it a lot because you think it sounds cool? Like, what's one thing that you're like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, but I do it anyways because I like it and I think it sounds cool,
Uh,
or something
I
that's
don't
like looked
know.
down upon, or like something that's like a little bit controversial, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely clipping,
Okay.
obviously like clipping, but I feel like in like EDM and like a lot of just underground music, like clipping is very
Yeah.
cool now. But
Yes.
like traditionally, like you don't want stuff to clip. Like clipping is bad,
They're rolling in their
but
graves
clipping
right
is
now.
cool. Yeah,
The
exactly.
EDM
I don't know.
ancestors are rolling in their graves with all the fucking clipping that's
Yes,
happening.
I
Uh,
guess just clipping, yeah. But something that people often don't understand about clipping that I was kind of talking about earlier,
yeah.
um, like how a clipper actually works. Do you want me to explain that really quick, or
Yes.
is that does
No,
everyone know that?
I feel, you can explain it. Somebody said Michael Jackson would never. No, you can explain. You can explain for the people in the
Okay,
chat.
I'll
Yeah.
explain.
Yeah.
Okay, sine wave. Um, I'll even turn oversampling off. Okay, we will make a C3 sine wave. This is a, I'll make it bigger too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a sine wave.
Right.
Actually, we'll make it bigger. Okay, so this is what like everything is made of in music, basically.
Okay.
But so what clipping and the difference between like a clipper and a limiter and a compressor.
Yes.
So
Please
this is like what I
explain.
was
Yeah.
explaining earlier with the little paint drawing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like a sine wave. I'm gonna turn it down because it's actually loud. Um, but like when you drag the threshold of the clipper down, you're basically making a square wave, and I'll bounce this so that you can see what I mean. Um, so all you're doing, like this is the same thing. Oops. Like, but you can see it just chopped off the top of the wave. So like when you're clipping stuff, you're turning sine waves, you're just literally turning everything into a square wave. So that's like what the distortion is basically. Um, that's something versus like what a limiter does. It does like a similar thing. But it, instead of just cutting off the waveform, it compresses it. So it's still like kind of doing the same thing, but it's, oh no, it's just compressing the audio down instead of so it's a limiters are not as harsh. Yeah, like they're not as noticeable. Like it's not turning it into a square wave. It's still going to limit the dynamics, but it's not turning it into a square wave. And then also something that I always see people talk about, especially in FL, because this is just like a common misconception. Where's just like a kick drum? Okay. Is this? Okay. And then 808. Spins 808. Perfect. W spins.
W spins 808.
So like people always say like, you know, the little, I think it just says invert. I don't remember exactly what it says in FL, but in the channel thing, when you like click on the 808 or whatever, you can click like invert.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I do.
So like, I don't know that people know what that actually
It inverts the
does.
like it like flips the waveforms, right? Instead of going like
yeah. So the reason that you do that, like I've seen people see in a tutorial that the person in the tutorial is like, yeah, just click invert and it like makes your 808 hit harder, or like it makes
that's really bad advice because
yeah, it's bad advice because it doesn't actually do that. The only time it would do that is if you're having like a kick, and because there is a thing called phase cancellation, which means like
you won't
when
hear
something
shit.
when something is like above the middle line, if something's playing below the middle line, it's going to cancel out. The frequencies like cancel out.
Yeah.
So like the only time that would be beneficial is like actually probably right here. You can invert this, and then instead of, so these are just kick drums. So like if you're trying to play this 808 and this kick at the same time, which nobody does because nobody uses kicks in 808s, but like if you were, this would like not hit as hard because when the 808 is down, the kick
is
or the
up.
whatever, like the kick's down, yeah, they're the opposite. So like if you inverted one of them, now like they're gonna add together better because they're in phase, like when things are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's something I see a lot as people being like, oh, just click invert and it like makes your shit hit harder, which is just like not true.
Do you hear that, guys? It's not true. Even when I heard that, I'm like, that shit cannot be true, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody, or also the normalize button. That does not make your shit hit harder too. And I've seen a lot of people from like tutorials be like, oh yeah, just click normalize. And that just brings it to 0. But like literally,
yeah, you do need to align it. You need to make sure the peaks are hitting the peaks when you do that fucking shit.
But the crazy shit with the normalized thing, a lot of samples are made and exported in 32-bit float, which means they can't clip. And so when you click normalize, it's like this is actually peaking above 0. And normalizing makes it peak to 0. So you're actually like turning down the sample.
Crazy.
Like if you click normalize, a lot of times it just turns the sample down. So like that's obviously not going to make it hit harder. But anyway, that's just a few things off the top of my head that I think like people just see these rules and or they see like some dude in a tutorial being like, oh, just click this button and it makes your shit hit harder. And it's like, it probably doesn't. Like it actually just doesn't. But that's like a rule that people think of these things as like rules. Like, oh yeah, you click invert and you click normalize and it like your kick's gonna hit harder. It's like, no, it's not.
Okay, one last question from me until what separates an amateur sounding mix to sounding pro on the emotional side and not technically? Like, you know what I mean? Like what makes something hit emotionally for you that's like not necessarily the mixing but like just like the track itself? Like, because for me, good music makes you feel something emotionally. Like, even if the mixing is bad, even if like it's not like technically the most best thing ever, but like to me, good
Yeah.
music, it like makes you feel something emotionally. So like for like, what is that to you? Like, what makes you, or whatever, you know what I'm asking?
I think like not mixing, just like in general, like what makes a song hit
Yeah.
emotionally. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think I really like nostalgic sounding music. So
Okay.
I like songs that have like kind of just like classic count sounding like sounds. Like
Right.
the sound themselves is like kind of
Nostalgic.
like
Yeah. Okay.
nostalgic almost, or like I don't know. I don't know necessarily. I because there's also like some songs are just like hard and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that's hard. Like I
Yeah.
like that. But I think
But
like things that evoke emotion, just generally speaking, like uh, some things are going to be like kind of sad sounding, some things are going to be like tough. But I think like what actually makes a song sound, yeah, like separate from
yeah.
like amateur is I think when you're an amateur and you're still like learning how to like do all the technical things, you're not really as able to be creative or
Mm-hmm.
whatever because you're very focused on
Technical.
learning like
Yeah.
the technical skills of trying to like you might think like, oh, you know, like I want the whatever, I want to side chain this or whatever, but like I don't know how. So then you have to like look up how to do that and you're like breaking your creative flow. When you're not like technically very good at something, you're still kind of like you're not really able to express your creativity or like your whatever as much. So I think you're once you kind of do learn the technical skills, I think like it shows not necessarily because what you're doing is harder to do technically, but I think you're just able to sort of express the emotion that you're trying to express in a better way because you're not so hung up on like
The
the
technical
technical
stuff.
things.
Yes,
Yeah.
fire.
I would think that's kind of the thing. I don't know. And you're
Yeah.
not second guessing yourself either.
I think that's the one thing too, is second guessing yourself. Like
Yeah.
when you're new, you're like, does it sound like good? Does this? But after
Yeah.
you lock in for a while, like you just know, like you'll know if it sounds good,
Yeah.
and you know.
Also, listening to other
Yeah.
music and seeing what you like, listening from like a technical thing, or
Yeah.
not necessarily technical, but listening with like to be analytical and be like, oh, I like this song because
Yeah.
of this. Like, I like the way they put their hi-hat at this spot before the snare hits or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Like, figuring out all the little things that you like about it and kind of
Period.
like pulling them into your own music because that shit makes your music kind of stand
Hit.
out too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Chat. Do you have any questions for Spock? Before, because yeah, a quick Q&A, and then you could like just do like a little DJ set. You can play some hard shit
Yeah.
for the chat.
Yeah. Yeah. Down.
Yeah. Why do I keep hearing bells? Oh, it's my necklace. Sharing with people that are not musicians or purely honest. Yes. If chat has any questions for Spock, if not, he will do a little DJ set for y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like he'll play some of his music for y'all.
Yeah. I'll open another song
Yeah.
and play it. Where's the cool one? This one's cool. But yeah, I think a lot of stuff also is like you just kind of pick it up as you go. You know what I mean? Like you're getting into, or you've been making like EDM stuff for the past 6 months now or whatever, like
Yeah.
trying to be more serious about it or whatever. So it's
Yes.
like, I don't know, you don't learn this shit overnight. Like it's a lot of things that you just kind of pick up as you go and like you're going to learn little
Over time. Yeah.
tips and tricks over time that like you're not going to learn overnight. It's all these like little things that'll slowly add up.
I gotta put in my 10,000 hours EDM style, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
I've already put in my 10,000 hours for trap and UG. Okay, somebody
Yeah.
ask this, wait, let me see. I just joined. What are some tips on starting EDM? What are some tips starting EDM? Yeah.
I think it's just the same as with anything. Like you're kind of just maybe gonna suck for a while.
Yes,
And like
guys.
But
Yeah.
that's just like what I was saying like a few minutes ago. Like you're gonna until you learn how to do all the like technical things that you don't know how to do, like you're not gonna be able to. You're probably hearing cool music in your head that you want to make, but
But
you
you
don't
can't.
know how to do it. Like
Yeah.
you physically don't. Like it's like
You can't
you might
translate
have
your
a sick
ideas.
idea.
Yeah.
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 Like you might have a cool idea for like a painting, but like I'm not a painter, so like it's gonna suck. I have to learn how to sketch things, how to like shade things, how to mix colors together. Like there's so
Yeah.
many technical things that are barriers to like making the shit that I hear in my head or whatever.
Somebody said, ask his thoughts about parallel saturation for vocals. That's a very, very
That's a very
specific
specific
question.
question. I don't know, it's cool. Like I think even that like that feels like I don't know, like it's cool, yeah, parallel.
Okay, it's
Like
cool.
don't get hung up on it. Like it
Yeah.
doesn't really matter. Like if
Yeah.
it's cool, like yeah, I use parallel saturation on vocals and I mean that's just like a fancy way of saying you use like a distortion plugin with like less than 100% mix. But it's like it's cool. I don't like there's no rule like yeah, it might sound cool sometimes or it might not.
All
I
depends.
don't
I think
know.
it's subjective.
Yeah,
Um, where do you think music is headed? All roads lead back to EDM, you guys. All
yeah,
roads lead back to EDM, bro.
all roads lead to hardstyle.
Yeah.
That's where I think it's
Yes.
headed.
Yes. All roads lead back to hardstyle, y'all. You heard it here
Yeah.
first. Okay, what's your favorite VST effect, Spock?
Um, I don't know. I guess the thing that I probably use the most is I don't actually know. I use probably like Pro Q4 or Pro Q3 or whatever the most, but that's not my favorite, I don't think. The Valhalla reverbs, maybe? I don't
Okay.
know. It depends on what I'm doing. I guess the Valhalla stuff.
It's a very hard question to ask because I feel like EDM prods have a wide variety of VSTs that they use for different things.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how to build an immersive mix like good painting, panning, and motion automation. Do you have any rules on that?
Oh, not necessarily rules, but like if you're gonna just think about it like not necessarily like a main synth or something that you want as like an upfront thing. I wouldn't necessarily pan that. But like drums, if you have like three different hi-hat channels or like you have an open hat or something, maybe pan that slightly to the right or the left and like slightly, not like all the
Hard
way, but
pan,
like,
yeah.
10% or whatever. And like it's all the little things that add up over time. So like if you have one thing 10% to the left, one thing 15% to the right or whatever, like all those little things are going to add up, especially background elements. But also like reverbs and stuff are going to fill up the stereo space. But yeah, like background elements, if you have like, I don't know, something playing quarter notes or something happening in the background, you could pan that slightly. There's no like hard rules, I would say. Just like perks and stuff you can kind of spread out, but don't like pan your snare or something, but like
Yeah.
yeah, all the little like
Yeah.
ear candy or like percussion and like hi-hats and stuff, I like to pan those, but other than that I don't go crazy that much with panning.
Okay, somebody asked, who is your favorite hyperpop artist?
I don't know, I feel like hyperpop
Or what is your
is
take
such
on
a
hyperpop? I'm
broad.
curious as an EDM, like a real EDM prod, what is your
I
take
think
on
it's
hyperpop?
sick.
Okay, fire.
Hyperpop's sick. Hyperpop to me is like it's fun because hyperpop to me just sounds like less technical
Yeah. It breaks a
EDM,
lot
which
of
I like.
it breaks a lot of rules, but I like the feeling. It
Yeah.
has a good
No, I
feeling to
love
it.
it.
Yeah.
I love I like Dane. Do you know Dane?
I haven't heard of Dane.
Oh,
Yeah,
Dane is cool. I don't
okay.
know that like I think like the hyperpop EDM genres are kind of blurred. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. Dane is really cool.
Okay.
Like Nina Geraci is really cool,
I
but Nina
love
Geraci is
I
like
love
not.
her.
Is that hyperpop? Like I don't know.
I think she's hyperpop. I love Ninjarachi though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like Nina Geraci. I like
Um,
Snow Strippers. I like
yeah.
yeah, like that type of stuff.
Okay, what is your take on vocal riders? When I'm mixing vocals, I use them from time to time. Often hear the complaint from others saying vocal rider takes the life out of vocals.
I don't know. I don't use them personally, but it's not because of any like reason other than like I just don't necessarily think they do anything that I
Significant?
can't
Oh,
do. Well, all a vocal writer does is it's like you basically set a level and it tries to keep the level the same like throughout the song. Like if there's a verse that's sung really quietly, it would like boost the level.
can you just do
But I
that?
don't really
Automation?
see the, yeah, I would
Yeah.
just do that with automation or like clip gain. Like if there's like I don't have to show it necessarily, but
Yeah.
like, yeah, if there's one clip that's like quieter, you can just like turn up that clip individually or whatever. But
Um,
I don't know. I mean, it's fine. If it sounds good, then whatever, that's cool. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
okay. Do you check for phase? Do you check for phase using stuff like correlameter or mostly by how you hear if you hear stuff that sounds too stereo?
Uh, Checking phase, like,
Do you use
I don't
stuff
really know what they mean.
do you
I guess like,
yeah, do you
oh, I
yeah.
know. They probably mean like in ozone, there's like wait, I think that's what it's called. Hold on, let me open ozone and see if this is what it is.
Okay.
No, I honestly don't ever check this if that's what it is. Isn't there is it in the limiter? Uh, I don't even know. I know what it is that they're talking about though. I don't ever check it, but I think it's probably a good thing to check. But I
Probably.
just don't.
He's lazy
I
like me, you guys.
yeah, I don't know. It's probably good, but
Guys, the
I
more
don't
you get
know.
into music, the lazier you get. No.
Well, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think
Yeah.
that's what like once you've done your 10,000 hours,
Yeah.
you're kind of just like, I don't know, like
You're
whatever,
like,
it's
yeah.
cool.
Or you try to do like, you try to like bypass, like, you try to find the most easiest way to do things.
Yeah.
Because you get
Yeah,
like super
exactly.
lazy.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Do you have any good resources to learn music production, videos, or written?
I used to do a bunch of streams that are on my YouTube.
Yes, everyone
Um,
go watch Spock's YouTube channel.
yeah, I think they're still up. I haven't done them in a couple years, but I used to do them often.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. I think just like don't get stuck in like tutorial hell where you're just
Yeah.
learning like you just keep watching videos and thinking you're learning.
Nah.
Like you have to just sit down and kind of like
You just gotta make a
put
beat,
in the
bro.
work.
Yeah, you just gotta sit down
Just make a
and
beat.
cook
Like
up. Yeah.
literally try to like copy a song. Like if there's a song that you like, just try to like remake it or like make a song that sounds kind of similar. And like if you get stuck and you don't know how to do something, then look something up. But like just kind of sit down and try to do it first
Yeah.
because you're not really going to learn that much if you just are like
A
watching
tutorial.
videos.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah,
too, like
yeah.
happy accidents. You like you're never gonna
Mm.
like find out some cool unique shit if you're always following a set of rules. Like
Yeah,
if you like just sit down and experiment in FL Studio, you can find like different cool things that you could do like that you just do. You know.
Yeah.
Let me see. Trial and
I'm,
error.
I'm actually I'm laughing because I just looked at the chat and the
Yeah.
dude I think who was asking about
Do you know him?
the phase no but
Oh.
the guy who was saying about the phase correlation like ozone imager thing said it shows that I don't use it, which is pretty funny.
Somebody said Spock streams again would be cool. Yes.
Yeah, true.
Yes, dude. Okay, I think that should be it. Any last questions? And then
Yeah,
I'll have
last
Spock.
questions.
I'll have Spock play some stuff that he wants to play, and then
Yeah,
yeah,
play
and then
this thing.
I will upload this. I'm gonna end stream, and then I'm gonna start a new stream to cook up because I'm gonna upload this VOD onto YouTube, so you guys can.
Sick.
Yeah, so you guys can.
Epic EDM
Yeah,
tips.
epic eat. What should my clickbait title be? What should the clickbait title be?
Yeah, I don't know. It should be
The
funny.
best
I
EDM
should give
producer
you,
in the world. The best in
Yeah, I need to
EDM.
give you like a Like
Yeah, there it is.
a thumbnail. Yeah.
Okay, guys. If no more questions, that's the thumbnail. If no more
Yeah, yeah.
questions, Spock will play some tracks for you guys, and then yeah. E-girl EDM
this.
tips. No, fuck you guys. They always call me an e-girl, bro. Fuck y'all.
I mean, dude, you. No, I'm not gonna say.
Is it because of the chair? Is it because
You're
of the
wearing
chair?
vampire fangs. Like I will say, you're wearing vampire fangs.
It's because I'm a vampire. It's not because I'm an
Okay,
e-girl.
well that's fair enough. But are you team Edward or team Jacob?
Obviously, Team Edward because I'm a vampire,
Yeah,
bro.
okay, good. Yeah, real.
Okay, cool. Spock's gonna play some shit, y'all.
Yes.
Somebody said bumbleclot.
Also, I have to point out, this is the Yes King audio. I downloaded Yes King.
I'm new to this.
Yeah, that's it. I don't know if I have it. I mean, I guess I have more, but I don't necessarily need to play anything if you're trying to get on. Oh wait, this one's cool.
The chat
Wait,
yearns
this
for
one's
music.
cool.
Okay.
I'll just play them in Ableton too because it's fun playing them right from the sessions.
Right. I'm fried, son. So
Okay, so this is just a little edit that I made this of this song that is cool. I'll just start it like here because I didn't make this. This is just sampled this song. This is just like a cool little drop that I made of this song, but
let's get it started. Fucked up in the party. It's all you wanted. We get it jumping. We get it jumping. We get it jumping. Let's get it started. Fucked up in the party. It's all you wanted. Another Molly. We get it jumping.
yeah, vibes.
Hey, let's go. Okay, guys, make sure to follow Spock
Yes.
on Insta. Go check out his music. His SoundCloud is linked, the pinned on top. Everyone say thank you to Spock. W stream. Thank you,
Yes,
Spock,
thank
for
you for having
coming
me.
and teaching all
Thank
of
you.
us. Yes. Okay, guys, I will see you guys. I'm gonna go make a coffee and then I'm gonna start a new stream. But
Cool.
yes, epic
Okay.
EDM producer teaches my stream how to mix.
All right, sick.
Okay, bye guys.
Later, guys.
See ya.